There's, I think markers were delivered. Did we get a package yesterday? No. Okay. Not that I think of. It said it was supposed to get here. Alrighty. You want me to go see? Let me check. No, it'll get here today. Why do they lie so much? Why does Amazon lie? Why would you tell me something would get here yesterday, but it's not gonna get here till today? That's a lie, Amazon. That's okay. You don't have to worry because I don't lie. All right, Tony Fine, not a liar. Not because I'm above lying. It is simply because my memory is too bad to lie. A terrible memory. That's it. That's it. Anywho, good morning, 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 good morning. Let's get this show on the road. Let's pull up our TikTok friends. Let's pull up our TikTok friends. See what they're up to. Pull up the TikTokers. See what the TikTokers are up to. We just love them. It gave. Something's going on with this one. Something is going on with this one. Hello, 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 hello. One moment, you guys. Gotta go. I gotta leave out and come back. Something is going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my friends over here. I'm having a little bit of difficulty over here. Something's going on with my machine. It's been going a mile a minute. That's what's tea. That's really what's tea. You can't overwork these things. But we ain't gonna let that stop us. Hello, is someone in the chat? I'm so sorry about my delay this morning. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Ann. I hope you're doing amazing. I'm having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. That is okay, because we'll be on it. Ann, how was your morning this morning? Did you do some cardio, Ann? I'm up to 6,000 steps already for the day, Ann. How? I get up early. I do 30 minutes of cardio at minimum every single day. I try to get 8 to 10,000 steps in a day. That is not an addition. So let's say if I do cardio and that 30 minutes of cardio on the treadmill gets me about 3 or 4,000 steps, that means I've done 3 of my 10,000 required steps that I want to do for the day. So for the rest of the day, all I need to do is move my body a little bit more. If you've got a sedentary job like I do, I sit down all day. I have to, I have to move my body. I have to be intentional. And most of us have to be intentional because our bodies were not made to go to the gym at all. They were not made to go to the gym at all, and they were not. Common misconception. Our bodies were made to explore, to move around, to hunt, to gather. Definitely not made to go to the gym. So even though I do go to the gym and it's an important part of my life, that's not where I want to spend all my time. So I try to spend my time just exploring the world that we're in. Just exploring the world that we're in. I will get it done today. Yes, get it done today. I'm so glad that you ate breakfast this morning. Good morning. Hello, 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 hello. It is almost 2023. We're literally, oh my goodness, 2023. New year. It is a new year, you guys. It is a new year. Hello, 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 hello. I was in a cold yesterday, obviously. Hello, 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 hello. I am Tony Fine, your Fine Fit sister. I teach you to have a healthy, sustainable relationship with food through portion control. This is where I started, you guys. This is Tony Fine, the old Tony Fine, the Tony Fine that had an unsustainable relationship with food, one that included overeating and then undereating to try to lose weight. At my height, over 10 years, I tried to lose weight. At my height, I was 225 pounds. I did figure out how to lose weight one time in my life by doing keto, fasting, and excessive cardio. But what that did to me was turn my body into this, basically mush. I became deflated, had a lot of excess skin, cellulite, so my body didn't look good. But then I learned how to have a healthy relationship with food that included focusing on building muscle. I prioritized building muscle, and I was able to transform my body into something that I had always dreamed of. So I'm here today to teach you how to get your body from wherever it is to exactly where you want to be. Weight loss. Good morning, curly lady. Hello, hello, hello. Weight loss is as simple as math. It is simple, simple, simple math. So I'm here to teach you how to figure out how many calories your body burns. And with that information, figure out how many calories you should be consuming. That is how simple weight loss honestly is. So if you want to get started, click the link in the bio, enter your height, your weight, your age, or activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. And I know that sounds crazy, but let me break down the science behind it. Our bodies burn calories doing absolutely nothing. If you were to sit here all day in the new year, do nothing but sit down on the couch, I swear to God, you'll burn calories. You will burn calories. Yes, these are just characters of me. You will burn calories. You will burn calories just sitting down. Just sitting down. You don't have to do anything. If you slept all day, you would be burning calories. This amount of calories that you burn is called your metabolic rate. A lot of people refer to it as their metabolism. Metabolism. Click the link in the bio, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number and use the 40% off discount code 40 now for 40% off of your plan. So our body burns calories. This is called our metabolic rate, what you may refer to as, hello Tashinda, what you may refer to as your metabolism. Metabolism. Yes, hello Crazy. I'm so happy that you're here, Crazy. So what is your metabolism or your metabolic rate? If you want to know what that is, click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should be eating every single day in order to get to your goal weight. Ann Smith, who is watching me from YouTube right now, says, I worked under a dietitian and truly understand portion and what's good for you. I will definitely get your plan. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so thankful that you understand this information at a scientific level. So you understand that this is how you should be focused on changing your body and your relationship with food. Hello, Kia. I'm so proud of you. Hey, hello, Colette. I'm so proud of you. You guys, I want to show you a photo of Kia absolutely changed her relationship with food through portion control. Kia, I have a photo of you right now, Kia, and I want to share it. Kia. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Kia. Why can't I just was looking at your transformation this morning. Is this you, Kia? Do I have your photo? Okay, this might be another Kia. Kia Fisher. I got Kia Fisher here. So this is Kia on this side before starting her sample meal plan, and then on this side after following it. Colette, also the same. Good morning. Hello, Tierra. Metabolically, as it retaliates to a 60-year-old. Yes. I lost 50 pounds on intermittent fasting and gained it all back in 2 years. Now I'm here looking goofy. You don't look goofy. You now have more information. Hello, QLA. How do you reverse your metabolism? We'll talk about metabolism. Okay, so you did intermittent fasting. A lot of people ask me about intermittent fasting. It is one of the worst diets to do. It leads to other disordered eating. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is not helpful. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss. Now, a lot of people do intermittent fasting, but not for weight loss as a lifestyle, and that's a great idea. Now, when done for weight loss, it's a terrible idea. When you have an unhealthy relationship with food that's based in overeating or binging, what you do when you intermittent fast is simply don't eat. Hello, Jojo, you simply don't eat. So you go from one extreme of eating too much to the other extreme of not eating at all. So what happens when you intermittent fast? You skip out on hours of eating. Yes, Kia, she does. Hello, Tiny. You skip out of hours of eating. Hours of eating, meaning you don't eat until 12 and you stop eating at 7. That means you cut hours of eating out, which means you cut calories out of your diet, which means you absolutely will lose weight. That's science. You used to eat breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Now you cut out breakfast, snack, and lunch. Now you only eat a big dinner and another snack. You cut calories and you don't even realize it, but that's what's happening with the fasting. Hello, Tara. So whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do the same thing to keep it off. To lose weight, you cut calories. That's all intermittent fasting is, cutting calories. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's 12 o'clock and you're eating. Your body is not losing weight because you didn't eat till 12. That's not how it works. Your body is losing weight because you're eating less calories. That is it. So why do I not suggest intermittent fasting? Because studies show when done for weight loss, intermittent fasting ends up in other disordered eating. So when you do intermittent fasting for weight loss, you go from eating this much to this much. Yes, you lost weight, but also that's an extreme. You may have gone from, it also is connected to binge eating and doing laxatives and detoxes. Intermittent fasting done for weight loss is one of the worst things to do to yourself. And IB just told us, IB lost 50 pounds doing intermittent fasting. Of course they did, because they stopped eating. Then what happened when they began eating again? They gained all the weight right back. So weight loss does not count if you cannot maintain it. It doesn't count. Don't tell me how keto works because you lost 30 pounds on it, but you gained 40 pounds afterwards. That means it does not work. You have to find something that works long-term for you. If you keep doing things to lose just a few pounds here and there. That's not right. Thank you so much, Huzi. Thank you, Cece. Colette on my sample meal plan. Colette has lost pounds of fat. She changed her relationship with food through portion control. You could do the same thing too. Click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. You guys, do you want to hear about intermittent fasting, how it works, or keto? Can you put IF for intermittent fasting or K for keto? Tell me which ones you guys want me to break down, because I know these are two extremely popular diets that a lot of people want to do. So let's talk about the science behind them. Hello, Shara. I'm going to read some comments. This is the first holiday I didn't gain weight. I lost 3 pounds. Colette started my sample meal plan earlier in this year. She invested in herself and she got a meal plan. Use the discount code. They are 40 now for 40% off. Colette, for the first time in years, did not gain weight over the holidays. She actually lost weight. She created a healthy relationship with food. She spent time with her family. She enjoyed herself, but she didn't gain a pound. She actually lost a couple pounds. What did you do this holiday season? Thank you so much, Ann. I appreciate you. Yes, you've been doing intermittent fasting for weight loss, so let's talk about it. Hey, a lot of people want to hear about intermittent fasting. You go to the gym, you're here all the time. Yes, I go to the gym. I go to the gym every single day. 30 minutes of walking, though. Colette looks incredible. Okay, so I'm getting more people want to hear about intermittent fasting. Let's talk about it. Does the meal plan have specific recipes? Yes, the meal plan writes down exactly how much you're supposed to eat every single day for 90 days. Use the discount code 40 now for yours. Yeah, not tea, Shirlene. You know that's the worst thing. Okay. Hey, Melissa, why do we gain weight, body fat, if we aren't eating? If you are cutting calories, the only way to gain weight is to eat. There is no other way to gain weight. There's no other way to gain weight. Do not walk into 2023 believing that you are gaining weight because you're not eating. That is absolutely impossible. It is impossible to gain weight from not eating. You cannot gain weight and not eat at the same time. Follow me. If you were on a deserted island, you obviously would not be eating, correct? Yeah, and I also have 28-day recipe books if you would like more recipes. Use the discount code 40 now. So if you are not eating on a deserted island, what would happen? You would lose weight, obviously. I mean, you didn't eat. There's no food on the deserted island. So a lot of times we tell ourselves, when I was this weight, I told myself, hey man, I keep gaining weight, but I'm not eating. How am I gaining weight? How? I didn't eat anything. The only way to get to this size, only way to gain weight is to eat. So even though it felt like I wasn't eating a lot, the reality was I was eating a lot of calories. I would go to Red Robin and maybe all I had that day was a burger, half a stack of onion rings, and half a milkshake. But that would be 5,000 calories of food. Even though it seemed like a little bit of food to me, it was actually a lot of calories for my body. That's how I gain weight. So if you want to learn truly how to lose and gain weight, please stay in this room and don't lose me. I'm here every single day and I answer every question I come across. Let me read a couple more questions. More people are wanting to hear about intermittent fasting versus keto. I think I'm going to break that down. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What if you can't walk? Follow the sample meal plan. You'll still lose fat. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Lifestyle change. Okay, great, great, great. Miss Florida, get a sample plan. That is no 5,000 calories. Austin doesn't believe I was eating 5,000 calories at Red Robin. Austin, I didn't believe I was eating almost 5,000 calories at Red Robin either, Austin. I want you to go to Red Robin or go to their website. I want you to see how many calories is in their food. And then, Austin, I want you to see how many calories is in their sauces. I want you to see how many calories is in their fries. I want you to see how many calories is in their drinks. Because when you go to a restaurant, especially one like Red Robin that gives you unlimited, endless fries, and you're like me and you dip them in ranch or blue cheese, when you're like me and you love honey mustard, you can't eat anything without sauce on it. When you're like me and you say, hey, can I get a refill of my Coke? When you're like me, you're eating 5,000 calories at Red Robin, even though it doesn't feel like it, even though it doesn't look like it, even though it doesn't, but it is. One slice of cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory, 1,500 to 2,000 calories a slice. My Chipotle bowl, 3,000 calories, because each one of those salad dressings, 250 calories each. Yes, calories add up on us and we don't even know how, but I'm telling you, I'm here to show you it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. So let me get to intermittent fasting. Does extra weight cause hair loss? Losing weight rapidly can cause hair loss. Can you lose 15 to 20 pounds in a week if you are morbidly obese? Yes. And or if you starve yourself? Yes. Is that a good way to lose weight? Absolutely not. Starving yourself for weight loss is temporary. So let's talk about intermittent fasting. I think I got enough responses to talk about it. Yes, your boy. Thank you so much. Greetings. Hello, Jay Reem. Okay, let's get to it. Intermittent fasting. Who has done intermittent fasting or who wants to do intermittent fasting? Who's interested in intermittent fasting? Let's talk about here. Where are you at right now in your journey? Where are you at right now in your journey? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you in your journey right now? So let's say if you want to do, intermittent fasting to get to your dream body. Let's say to get to your dream body, you decide, hey, I'm going to do intermittent fasting. I'm here to tell you, you're never going to get to this body like that. To get to this body, you're never going to get there. You do intermittent fasting, off top, you're getting here. That's without a doubt. You're getting here. You're going to, we'll talk about how you get here. But when we go from here, we do those extreme diets, we end up right here. Flabby, saggy, excess skin, not liking the way our body looks, slower metabolism. Let's talk about how you get there. But I want you to see right now, wherever you're starting, you decide to do an extreme diet to get there. That's where you're ending. That's your ending point. You're not ending up with Tiana Taylor's body. You're not ending up looking like Lori Harvey. You're not ending up there. I promise to God, you're not ending up there. When you do this for weight loss, what happens? When you do it for weight loss. Don't tell me that Terry Crews and Mark Wahlberg intermittent fast and they have muscular bodies. Terry Crews and Mark Wahlberg do not intermittent fast for weight loss. That is a difference. Were Terry Crews and Mark Wahlberg ever this size? Did they ever have a high body fat percentage? The answer is no. They've always had a healthy relationship with food. They've always prioritized muscle building. You have not. So when we're coming from a very high body fat percentage and we decide to do intermittent fasting to lose fat, we're wasting our time. All that's going to end up is we're going to end up here. We're not going to end up with, looking good. We're going to end up with weight loss. Weight loss is a combination of losing fat and muscle. So follow me. And in the meantime, click the link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Use the discount code 40 now so you can end up here. I'm going to tell you how to end up here, but at the end of the day, it's going to end up with you getting a meal plan. So you can start that process now in the link in the bio. Use the discount code 40 now. Alrighty, so what happens when we do intermittent fasting? Let's say, for one, how did we get here in the first place? How did we get here in the first place? This is a big, important question. How did you get here? How did you gain weight? Send me a DM on Instagram. Send me an email. Facebook. Send me an email. So how did you get here? How did you gain weight? You did not gain weight by stress. You did not gain weight by birth control pills. You did not gain weight from lack of eating. No. That's no way to gain weight. It's impossible to gain weight without being in a calorie surplus. The only way that you have gotten auntie arms, belly fat, chin fat, whatever, is by eating too much. That is the only way to gain weight. The only way to gain weight is by being in a calorie surplus. There is no other way to gain weight. There's no other way to gain weight. No other way to gain weight. So what is a calorie surplus? Eating more calories than your body burns. Your body burns a certain amount of calories every single day doing nothing. Sitting here today, wherever you are in the world, you're burning calories. That number is called your metabolic rate, or what you may refer to as your metabolism. Your metabolism. Your metabolism. I'll tell you why you're losing weight right now. I'll tell you why you are or aren't. So your metabolism is what is actually called your metabolic rate. Metabolic rate. Metabolic. Doesn't that sound similar? They sound similar. Metabolism, also known as metabolic rate. Metabolic rate. Those are the same. These are the same words right here. Those are the same words. So when people say my metabolism is slow, my metabolism is fast, what they're referring to is their metabolic rate. Your metabolic rate is neither slow nor fast. Your metabolic rate is just a number. It's just a number. It's a number of calories that your body burns. So don't lose me. You guys, can you send some likes? Likes cost absolutely nothing. All you have to do is double tap the screen. All you have to do is double tap the screen. If you double tap the screen, you can send likes. So please double tap the screen by sending likes. So when you know what your metabolism is or your metabolic rate, this is a game changer. Knowing this number, thank you so much, Dammy, is how you're able to figure out how many calories you should be eating. So with your metabolic rate, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'm getting older. My metabolism has slowed down. That's not true. From ages 20 to 60, your metabolic rate is the same. From ages 20 to 60, your metabolic rate or your metabolism is the same, Stevia. Your metabolism is the same. It's the same. Remember, your metabolism is just your metabolic rate, and your metabolic rate is just a number. Let's say your number is 1500, 1500, 1500. I got you, Ann. 1500. That's just a number. Now, the average number is 2,000. The average number is 2,000, but usually that's for a man or a larger woman. For most women, that number is going to be low. So I'm using this number 1,500 as a guideline. If you want to know what your number is, click the username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you right now what your number is. It'll tell you. I'm going to use this number, 1,500. Let's just use this number. It's a nice round number. But when we talk about this number, don't ever for a moment think that your number is 7,000 or 8,000 or 9,000. And don't ever for a moment think that your number is 300 or 400. When we talk about 1,500, for most people, hundreds of us in these rooms right now, if all of us go to the link in the bio, you'll find that all of us have a number that's very close. It could be 1,600. It could be 2,600. They're all pretty close. No one's number is 9,000. Nobody's. And nobody's number is 200. They're all in that 2,000 calorie range. So if you want to know your number, take it to my TikTok account. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should be eating every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number and use the discount code 40 now. So let's say if your metabolic rate is 1,500. Before, when you were younger, at 20 years old, you used to say things like, my metabolism is so fast, it's so fast, it's so fast. And as we get older, we say, my metabolism is so slow, so slow, so slow. When you were 20, you looked fit. You were more fit when you were 20. Now you're getting older, you've got more stubborn belly fat. So what you think is that your metabolism has slowed down. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's not true. Nothing is going on with your metabolism. Studies show from age 20 to 60, the metabolism is the same. There's nothing going on with this number. That 1,500 calorie number has not changed. But you know what has changed? When you were 20, what was going on in your life at that time? In your life, you were ripping and running. You were all over the place. You had a very active job. You used to stand up at work 24/7. You were a bartender. You worked in a sales space. You had a shitty job. You moved your body a lot. Whatever the case was, when you were 20, you moved a lot of movement, a lot of activity. You went out on the weekend. You went dancing. You had friends. At 20, when you had that smaller, tighter body, you were more active. What happens as we get older? Well, I'm here to tell you, as we get older, the benefit of getting older is you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to work so hard when you're older. So that means your job is no longer requiring you to move your body a lot. Your job is a lot more sedentary. But even though that's good for your work-life balance, that's terrible for your actual body weight. Because at 20, you were ripping and running. You were moving all over the place. You had a lot of activity. But as we get older, as we get more sedentary, as we have more children, our lives change. We don't move that much. Our activity level plummets. So the older we get, the less we move our body. Older we get, the less we move our body. The older we get, the less we move our body. The older we get, the less we move our body. What else happens? Our food changes. At 20, you didn't have a lot of money. Let's be honest. You had a pretty terrible job. You only had time to snack. You used to eat and run, eat and run, eat and run. So you used to run a lot, your activity level, and you used to eat. So of course you still had a sweet tooth. You used to get snacks at the convenience store, but really you didn't have time for major meals. You didn't eat that much. Compared to as we get older, we have more money for vacations, more money for nice restaurants, more money for Uber Eats, more money. The older we get, the better our job gets, the more money we make. The more money we make, the more we spend on food. Thank you so much, Olivia. So when we talk about metabolism or metabolic rate, it's just a number. And your number from age 20 to 60 does not change. It doesn't change. But what does change from age 20 to 60 is how little you move your body. You used to move your body a lot. If you were in college, you were going from class to class. If you were at work, you were standing up at the bar. You were moving, helping customers around the store. At 20, it's a lot more movement. And the older we get, the better education we have, the better jobs we get, the more we sit down. But also, the older we get, the more money we have for food. When you were 20, you couldn't afford to drink Starbucks every single day. But the older you get and the more money you make, the more stops at Starbucks you make. You may be drinking 6, 7, 800 calories in a drink at Starbucks. Yes, check the calories on those drinks. They are exuberant. So what you don't know is that your metabolism actually does not change. But what does happen is your activity level is in the dumps and your food is in the ceiling. That is what is going on with our bodies. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And the studies will confirm. So now that we know what our metabolism is, it's just a number. What we should be doing is focusing on eating around that number, because if your body is burning about 1,500 calories a day when you're 20 and it's still burning the same 1,500 calories when you're 40, how did you get big? Your body was burning about 1,500 calories a day when you're 20, but it's still burning 1,500 calories a day when you're 40 or however old you are. How did you get big? By eating, by less activity and by eating more, Terry. Eating more calories than your body can burn. Our body can you guys send some more likes? Likes don't cost any money. All you have to do is double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Send some likes. So you have a certain amount of calories that your body burns every single day. If you eat around that calorie range, you will absolutely lose weight. Absolutely lose weight. So I want you to click the username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number and use the discount code 40 now. So we were talking about intermittent fasting. How did you get this big? Now we've gotten the science down. You got big by eating more and moving your body less. But really just by eating more. A big portion of it is just the food. So to get big, to gain weight, you have to eat a lot of calories. If your body is burning, let's say 2,000 calories a day, why am I using that number? Because if you go to McDonald's right now and you look at their menu, it will tell you, hey, this Big Mac is 600 or 700 calories. And these fries are 800 calories. And this drink is 300 calories. And this apple pie is 400 calories. It'll tell you how many calories is in each individual item. And this sweet and sour sauce is 300, 200 calories. It'll tell you how many calories is in each and every individual item at McDonald's if you pay attention. And then at the bottom of each and every menu at every restaurant you can go to, or on the back of everything that you will eat today, it will say, based on a 2,000 calorie diet. What does that mean? It means that when you went to McDonald's and you got a number one with sweet and sour sauce and an apple pie and a Sprite, you should have said, instead of saying, how much is it going to cost, ma'am? You should have said, how many calories is in that meal, ma'am? You could have calculated. So you were worried if it was going to cost $5 or $10. But what you should have asked is, how many calories is that? Calories are just like money. If you would have calculated the burger, the fries, the drink, the dessert, whatever, the sauces, it would have told you, hey, in this one meal, you're going to eat about 2,500 calories. And at the bottom of McDonald's menu, it is required by law, Jojo. Hey, Jojo, it's required by law to say, hey, Jojo, that meal you're getting ready to eat is going to be about 2,500 calories. But you're only supposed to eat about 2,000 calories a day. Huh? Yes, 2,000 calories for the entire day. Not just one meal at McDonald's. I'm talking about whatever you're going to eat for breakfast, whatever you're going to drink at Starbucks, whatever you're going to eat for dessert. Every single thing you put in your mouth should amount to about 2,000 calories for the day. However, when you went to McDonald's and you got one meal, that was over $2,500 or 2,500 calories. I like to think about calories like money. So you have a certain amount of dollars you should spend every single day. Whatever's in your bank account, that's what you spend. And calories are the same. There are a certain amount of calories you should eat every single day. Every single day. And if you eat that amount, you'll maintain your weight. That's called calorie maintenance. If you eat more than that, you'll gain weight. That's called calorie surplus. But if you eat less than that, that is how you lose weight. That is called calorie deficit. So let's talk about a regular day of eating for someone. Let's say if you started your morning off with just getting a cup of Joe from Starbucks, but this cup of Joe is 700 calories. for Starbucks. Yes, for Starbucks. That doesn't include the food. That's just for the drink. That's just for the drink. So let's say you get that from Starbucks, just a drink to start your morning off. Okay. And then what do you have next? If you're like me, maybe Chipotle. I love Chipotle. I thought Chipotle was healthy for me. I didn't know that Chipotle was actually 3,000 calories for me. 3,000 calories in my Chipotle bowl because each dressing is 250 calories each. You guys, can we send some more likes? It costs nothing to send likes. All you have to do is double tap the screen. And make sure you use the discount code 40NOW for 40% off of your sample meal plan from the link in the bio. So 3,000 calories at Chipotle for just a bowl of food. I don't know how to spell that. Alrighty, now what? All I had today was if someone asked me, "Hey Tony, what'd you eat?" I say I just had a bowl from Chipotle. I don't even count the Starbucks, but I should have because the Starbucks was 700 calories, and the Chipotle with the sauces, because each sauce is about 250 to 300 calories each, is 3,000 calories, and that's for a bowl. I never got the chips. I don't even know how much the chips are. I never got the chips. So think about if you're going to Chipotle and you're getting chips and you're getting a drink. How many calories are you consuming in that meal? And then what? I have to eat dinner that night. Let's say let's say I don't have time to figure out what to eat, and my husband orders a box of pizza. Okay, I'm gonna eat about 2.5 slices of pizza. That's not a lot of pizza, right? That's not a lot of pizza. Well, you'd be surprised. That's about 1,300 calories in pizza. 2.5 slices, depending on what you put on the toppings. Wow, 2.5 slices. So at the end of this day, I've eaten, let's do the math, 2,000. At the end of this day, I've eaten 5,000 calories without even blinking. And if I think about my day of eating, all I had was a bowl from Chipotle and 2.5 slices. I didn't eat that much. So that's why I couldn't figure out why I was overweight. How did I get this big? I didn't eat that much. But in reality, even though it wasn't a lot of food in value, it was a lot of calories. Those calories exceeded the amount of calories I could burn that day. My body. And if I looked at the bottom of those nutrition facts, it would say, "Hey, Tony, you're only supposed to eat around 2,000 calories a day." But I didn't realize that. And I was eating 5,000. This is how we're gaining weight. This is how simple it is to gain weight. But if it's simple to gain weight, it's even simpler to lose it. So you're in the right place. Yes, I'm breaking it down and it may seem, wow, this is so intimidating. But the reality is, this is easy. This is the easiest thing you'll learn all day. Once you learn this, that is just a numbers game, you will be free from the burden of fat. I know I am. So let's go again. 5,000 calories is what I was consuming every day. That's how I got big. That's how you got big, just by eating a lot of calories. So what we decide to do is say, "Hey, I'm going to intermittent fast. I'm going to stop eating. I'm only going to eat in a window of 12 to 7 p.m. I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm doing intermittent fasting." You guys, don't lose me. Please double tap. It's super important that we learn this message. So what people don't realize is how you gain weight in the first place is simply by eating too much. You don't have to intermittent fast to stop this. However, intermittent fasting and keto are wildly popular. Why are they so popular? Because they're easy concepts. There's this super easy concept. When it comes to keto, don't eat carbs. People can understand that. That's simple. What I'm talking about here may seem really dense and difficult, but especially compared to something like keto. Keto just tells you don't eat carbs. But keto, 95% of people who do it are unsuccessful and they gain the weight back. So even though it's a very simple premise, it's almost impossible to maintain the weight loss. And when you lose weight, you look like this. So the weight loss doesn't look good. And on top of that, you gain the weight back. So even though it is a simple premise, it's almost impossible to maintain and it doesn't even look good. The same factors apply to intermittent fasting when done for weight loss. Intermittent fasting is so popular because it is an easy concept. Don't eat. Don't eat. That's it. That's the concept. Set your watch and start eating at 12 o'clock and then stop eating at 7 or whatever window you choose. So that's why intermittent fasting is so popular. It's a very simple concept. But what is this true? The same with keto. Yes, when you're bigger, you go for the simple, easy concepts. Don't eat. And then what happens when you do finally lose weight? You look like this, which means you've lost muscle. Weight loss is a combination of losing fat and muscle. We'll get into that. But more importantly, you're going to gain the weight back. 95% of people who do it gain it back. So it doesn't matter if it's simple to do, it's almost impossible to maintain. So let's talk about how you're losing weight when doing intermittent fasting. Remember, before intermittent fasting, I would go to Starbucks, get a coffee. I would go Starbucks, Chipotle, and pizza. And that would be 5,000 calories. Now, when you decide to do intermittent fasting, for my people who've done intermittent fasting and haven't lost weight, let me break down what happened to you. If you didn't lose weight during intermittent fasting, like Ann, the problem is is eating in a window of 12 to 7, but she's still not eating less. Ann may be someone who says, "Okay, I'm not going to eat all morning," but then she still overeats at night. So let's say Ann is doing intermittent fasting, and instead of Ann is doing intermittent fasting. So she doesn't eat Starbucks anymore because she doesn't eat that early. But she still eats Chipotle and the 2 slices of pizza in her 7-hour window. Well, Ann is still eating 4,300 calories, which is still too much. If Ann understood that she needed to eat the amount of calories her body can burn, she would learn it's not about the hours of eating that is helping her lose weight. It's about the amount of calories she's getting in. So Ann, use my username. Take it to my TikTok account or go to findfitsisters.com. Enter your height, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should be eating every single day to lose 1 pound a week. If you're not losing weight on intermittent fasting, it's simply because you're still eating too much, even in your window. But for most people, I would say that's an anomaly. Most people do initially lose weight on intermittent fasting. I do not support intermittent fasting. I think it is one of the worst disordered eating that you could do. It's along there with keto. They're both terrible. I'm just explaining the science of them. So if you're new in the room, I am not supporting intermittent fasting. I'm simply breaking it down. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, for me, is just disordered eating. It leads to binging and detox teas and laxatives. It's a very nasty habit. I'm just breaking it down for the people in the room who want to understand how it works and why it's not sustainable. So stay with me and send some more likes. Likes cost nothing. Double tap the screen, send some more likes. I would truly appreciate it. It allows me to get to more For You pages to teach people how to lose weight the right way for the last time. So when you do intermittent fasting, and when it works, because for most people it does work. It does work because usually you eat breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. You're eating throughout the entire day. So if you put a stopwatch on your eating, you can slow down your eating. You can. So if you do intermittent fasting, let's say your window doesn't start till later, instead of eating you no longer eat Starbucks because it's not 12 o'clock yet. And you no longer eat Chipotle because you don't want Chipotle because it's not 12 o'clock yet. But when you do eat, you just have a couple slices of pizza. Okay, if you have like 4 slices of pizza, that might be like 2,000 calories. So at this point, 2,000 calories, all you ate today was just pizza for dinner. You're eating like 1 meal a day. For my people who like 1 meal a day eating, this is the same thing. This is why it's unsustainable. This is why it's unsustainable. Thank you, Ann. Because you didn't lose weight because it's 12 o'clock. You didn't lose weight because your body said, oh my goodness, she didn't eat till 1 o'clock. We'll help her lose weight. That's not how any of this works. You simply lost weight because you began eating less. You began eating less. That's all that happened. Before intermittent fasting, you used to eat 5,000 calories a day. But then when you started to intermittent fast, you cut down your window of eating. Now you're eating less, closer to 2,000 calories a day or whatever it is. When you begin to eat less calories, it's a little loud. The hot time throughout the year. Yeah, the hot time throughout the year for heart attacks are during Christmas to New Year's. Christmas to New Year's. Christmas to New Year's. Why does the hospital get more heart attacks in their hospital from Christmas to New Year's? The eating has finally caught up with us. The stress from the holidays and the eating from the holidays has caught up with us. From Christmas to New Year's, there is the most amount of heart attacks. So think about that this year. Think about that this year as we're through the holiday season. Think about where you don't want to be next holiday season if you keep eating in the same direction you're going. Okay, so intermittent fasting works because you cut hours of eating. It's a simple concept for people who are overweight. Don't eat. But why does it not actually work? Now, what is LC? Why does it actually not work? And or why do you get into a plateau when you intermittent fast? So let's say you're here. Let's say you're here, you're eating 5,000 calories a day. You decide to do an extreme diet like intermittent fasting, keto, Manjaro, Ozempic, weight loss surgery. They're all the same. You will get here. You're going to lose weight rapidly. You just cut your calories drastically. You went from one extreme to the other. You went from eating a lot to eating a little. When you do that, you lose weight. You lose a combination of fat and muscle, a combination of fat and muscle. Fat and muscle loss makes you look deflated, busted, like a balloon that's been popped. That's what losing fat and muscle does to you. So when you do intermittent fasting, all you did was cut your hours of eating. That's it. So why did you plateau, or why is it not working anymore? This is only going to work for the first few months. It's only going to work for the first few months. That's it. You've cut your calories. You haven't necessarily gotten into a calorie deficit. You cut your calories, but you haven't gotten into a calorie deficit. Cutting your calories will result in initial weight loss, absolutely. But it is not long term. Oh, dang. Dang, I don't know, Nicole. It's not long term. It's not long term. So yes, you would lose weight, but this is not a long term solution. Why is that? Your Let's say your metabolic rate is 1,500 and now you're eating 2,000 calories a day. Or excuse me, let's say your calorie deficit is 1,500, but you're still eating 2,000 plus calories a day. You came from 5,000 calories a day down to 2,500 calories. Yes, that drop is going to result in weight loss. It is going to result in weight loss, but that's only temporarily. That's only temporarily. You truly need to be eating in a deficit, or putting your body in a calorie deficit by exercise and eating to hit 1,500 calories to continue to lose weight. So that's why a lot of times you'll notice I lost weight initially, but the weight loss has stopped. It has stopped. It has stopped. Same thing with keto. The same thing, exact same thing with keto. With keto, you used to eat a burger and French fries. Then you stop eating the bun and you stop eating the French fries. You cut the calories from that. However, you went from 5,000 to 4,000 calories a day with keto. But that's still not where you actually need to be in order to continue to lose weight. So that's why you'll see oftentimes people are plateau. It means you cut calories, but you're not really in a deficit. And the only way to get into a further deficit is to switch it up. So intermittent fasting or keto or whatever is not sustainable long term, because yes, you will lose weight initially. However, weight loss just results in you losing fat and muscle. So it does not look good. And then you'll find that you have plateaued, or you still need to lose more weight. So most times when people do that, they switch their diet. They get off of keto, they get off of fasting, they get off of Manjaro, they get off of Ozempic, and they try to go find another way to lose weight. That's unsustainable. You're going to gain the weight back, because whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do the same thing to keep it off. So to lose weight, you did intermittent fasting. Correct. The weight loss did not look good. Correct. It was unsustainable. However, if you want to keep that little bit of weight loss off, you got to stick to it. I like to compare it to an analogy. If someone came up to you and said, hey, I know a way you can lose 20 pounds in a week, 20 pounds in a week, 20 pounds in a week, would you say yes? Of course you would say yes. We all would say yes. We would say yes. Sign me up. And then they said, okay, all you got to do to lose 20 pounds is eat dog food. That's it. You got to eat a little kibbles and bits. You got to eat a little kibbles and bits every single day. You say, what the hell? All right, I'll do it. I mean, I would do it. I don't know about you, but when I was overweight, I would have did anything to lose weight. So if somebody told me all I have to do to lose 20 pounds in a week is eat kibbles and bits, I'm doing it, because it's 20 pounds in a week. That's incredible. I will do it. That's the same thing you girls are doing when you try to do detox teas for a week, when you try to do laxatives or fast or cleanse. You're doing the same thing. It's the same thing. You're eating dog food for a week or eating nothing. When whatever you do, like let's say if I'm eating 5,000 calories a day, but then kibbles and bits is 500 calories a day, I have dropped my calories drastically. Of course I'm going to lose weight. Of course. I went from eating food to dog food. Or you went from eating food to detoxing or fasting. You went from eating to not eating. That results in extreme rapid weight loss. But again, what is weight loss? Weight loss is a combination of fat, muscle, and water loss. So you don't even look good. Yeah, it's giving quick. You trying to get rich quick. It's a get quick rich scheme. It's a scheme. So someone says, hey man, you're right here. I know a way you can lose 20 pounds in a week, 20 pounds in a week. You say, shit, I'll do it. I'll eat the kibbles and bits for a week. All right, let's say if you have some initial weight loss. That weight loss doesn't actually look good. You still have a stubborn belly fat. You still got double chin. You still got auntie arms. You're just more deflated now. And then they come back to you in a week and they say, hey, did it work? I told you about the kibbles and bits diet. Did it work? And you'll say, yeah, it worked. It worked, but I don't really look good. Oh, well, I didn't tell you how you was going to look. I didn't say you was going to look good. I said you was going to lose weight. Oh, well, damn, I wish you would have told me I was going to look good. All right, well, what do I got to do now? And you ask them, what do I have to do now? What do I have to, here you are, after that extreme diet, after that rapid weight loss, trying to figure out what do I do now? They'll say, you got to stay eating kibbles and bits. If you want to maintain the weight loss you got, you have to stay eating kibbles and bits forever, eternity. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. To lose weight, you decided to do keto. You got to stay on the keto lifestyle to keep the weight off if you don't understand nutrition. That's why you gain the weight after keto. To lose weight, you decided to intermittent fast, cut hours of eating. And then you gain the weight right back after. 95% of people who lose weight gain it back because they did something unsustainable to lose it. So, of course, when they stop doing that unsustainable diet, they gain the weight back. You have to learn how to create a healthy relationship with food. What is a healthy relationship with food? Click the link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. It'll teach you how to eat the foods you already love. French toast, tacos, hamburgers, ice cream. But measure them out. So you know how much you're eating so you can actually lose fat and maintain muscle. This is just a muscle maintaining plan. This is how you lose fat. You do not lose weight on my plan. This is not a weight loss plan. I don't care about weight because if you lose weight, you lose a combination of fat and muscle. I do not care about weight loss. This is not a weight loss page. If you are interested in rapid weight loss, you're in the wrong place. This is only about muscle retention. This is about taking your body from where it is to the best place possible, to a more sculpted look. If you care about weight loss, you're going to end up here. Weight loss never looks good and it's unsustainable. You're going to gain the weight back. So intermittent fasting, I hope I explained it, bare bones enough, but it's an unsustainable diet. It leads to other disordered eating and it doesn't look good. Well, my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to read some comments. I apologize. Okay. That was a doozy. How can you change your number? Increase the amount of muscle you have. So that's a great question. How can you change your metabolic rate or increase the amount of calories your body burns? How can you increase your metabolism? There's no way to jumpstart your metabolism. This is not a thing. Your metabolism is your metabolic rate, is the amount of calories that your body naturally burns. How can you increase the amount of calories your body naturally burns? Thank you so much, Kat. Increase how much muscle you have in your body. Not lose weight. If you lose weight, you lose a combination of fat and muscle. Muscle is what dictates how many calories your body burns. So follow me. You have said this before and you've seen people do this before. Muscle retention. Yes. You've said it before and you've seen people do this before. People say all the time, I'm going to lose weight first, then build muscle. I'm going to lose weight first, then build muscle. That makes no sense at all. Losing weight means you're losing fat and muscle. So when you lose weight, you're losing muscle. So when people say, I'm going to lose weight first, they're talking about losing muscle. And then they go back and say, oh, now I got to build muscle or tone. When people say toning is just another word for building muscle. So you're being counterproductive. You do not want to lose muscle only to try to go and build it back. Instead, what this plan is all about is muscle retention. I do not want you to lose a lick of muscle any day ever. Ever. I never want you to lose muscle. This plan is only about seeing how much muscle you have and building the amount of muscle you have. When you focus only on that, you lose fat. So click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. You should maintain a healthy weight. Yes. I've been intermittent fasting. My husband mad as hell. Damn me. If you can't spell intermittent fasting, do not ask me about it. I get so many people asking about intermittent fasting and cannot even spell it. This is not for you. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Mm-hmm. If you are fasting, that is the ultimate calorie deficit. Fasting is the ultimate calorie deficit. When you fast for weight loss, you are just starving. Stop calling it the cute word of fasting. You are doing nothing but starving yourself. I was at Doug's gym and it was freezing in there, Mommy. Doug broke us up yesterday. When you are fasting for weight loss, that is just starving. The ultimate calorie deficit because you ain't eating. Ultimate calorie deficit. That is so unsustainable. That is a nasty relationship with food you have. One that includes overeating, then starving yourself. You go from binging to starving. You have to stop. Cutting calories and calorie deficit. Cutting calories. There's a certain amount of calories that your body burns every single day. If you eat the amount of calories that your body burns every single day, eat under it, or if you burn more calories than you consume, that is a calorie deficit. So that's a good question. What's the difference between cutting calories and calorie deficit? It's the reason why everybody who does keto has a plateau. It's the reason why you have plateaued in your last few weight loss attempts. You cut calories, you were never in a deficit. Thank you so much, Natural Shay. So if you're eating 5,000 calories a day, before keto, I was eating 5, 6, 7,000 calories a day. I was eating a lot. So I did keto, I did fasting, I did juicing, I did running, and I looked like shit afterwards. This is the fact. So I was eating 5,000 calories a day doing keto. I heard about keto. I said, oh my God, I'm going to do it because I was overweight. It was a simple concept for me. So I stopped eating carbs. So if my day before keto was burger, fries, drink, post keto, my day was a burger, but no bun. I took off 400 calories with the bun. And it was no fries, but instead broccoli with cheese and butter. So instead of the 700 calories from fries, I ate 400 calories in broccoli. So before keto, before keto, eating 5,000 calories. After keto, eating 3,500 calories a day because I cut my calories. However, that's why you'll plateau after a while. You'll plateau because all you're doing is cutting calories. To actually be in a calorie deficit, I should have been eating around 2,000. A calorie deficit would have meant how many calories my body was actually burning. Should have been around 2,000 calories. This is what's required to be in a calorie deficit. All I did right here was cut calories. All I did right here was cut calories. That was it. So that's all you're doing. That's how you'll lose 30, 40 pounds or doing whatever you're doing, but then you won't be able to lose no more. You'll be stuck at a weight. You'll be in a plateau. It's because you cut your calories, but you're not in a deficit. And then when you say, okay, well, I'm gonna stop doing keto because that's not working no more, and now I'm gonna start intermittent fasting. You're going to reintroduce carbs back into your diet because you don't have a healthy relationship with food. You're going to binge them. And that's how you gain the weight right back. You don't realize it, but it's what's happening. It's in a cycle. Thank you, Love Always. Thank you so much, Adrian. Exactly, Kat. I'm noting how many people are in here. You can't get rid of your stomach. Get a sample meal plan link in the bio. Use the discount code 40 now. Okay. Is an egg diet healthy? What is an egg diet? Eating nothing but eggs. Is that healthy? Absolutely not. Yet another starvation tactic for people who don't understand nutrition. You go from eating 5,000 calories a day, eating everything you want, to eating nothing but eggs. You eat nothing but eggs. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. That's just like eating puppy chow to lose weight. It's just like eating dog food to lose weight. Eating nothing but eggs means you're going to cut your calories drastically. You go from eating everything that you want, 5,000, 6,000 calories a day, to eating eggs. Now you're eating what? 1,000 calories a day? You are not losing weight because you eat eggs. You are losing weight because you eat less calories. You are not losing weight because you are on Ozempic. You are losing weight because you are eating less calories. You are not losing weight because you do keto. You are losing weight because you eat less calories. You are not losing weight because you do intermittent fasting. You are losing weight because you eat less calories. You are not losing weight because you are fasting. You are losing weight because you are eating less calories. Let's start from the top. There is only one way to lose weight, one way to lose fat. Calorie deficit. That's it. Google it. And knows, Google it. Calorie deficit. Calorie deficit. There are 3 states that your body can be in. There is calorie surplus. There is a surplus. There is maintenance. And there is deficit. There are 3 states your body can be in. You okay, Papa? There are 3 states your body can be in. What? Oh, Miles listening to music. 3 states your body can be in. Surplus, maintenance, deficit. This is not anything you buy at the store. This has nothing to do with fat burning pills and appetite suppressants and apple cider vinegar. No, no, no. This is like uh, something in your body. This has nothing to do with you as far as like taking pills and stuff. You could be eating in a calorie surplus. Surplus means that you have consumed more calories than your body can burn. Think about this has been happening with man since the beginning of time, caveman times. Since the beginning of time, before fire, people have burned calories. So think about caveman times. Don't lose me, you guys. Please double tap the screen and send more likes. People have been alive for a really long time. Okay, so caveman times. We had a certain amount. We were hunter gatherers. And don't think about new age TV where a man is leaving out and he's killing a boar every single day and they eating good. Nah, most of our diets, especially in the beginning of time, was mostly vegetables, things that we could scour, small animals, very little food. So how our bodies have adapted to the fact that we couldn't get a lot of food, that food was scarce in the beginning of time, is our bodies, think about it, a caveman, a caveman, a caveman. Think about a caveman. Don't think about the big muscular caveman. No. Think about a cave woman right here. Here she is. Cave woman, super skinny, rail thin, not eating very much food. Not eating very much food, right? I can only eat what I can pick, what I can pluck, what I can kill. I can't kill no damn boar. How am I gonna kill a boar? That's irrational. I might get a fish every now and then. I'm not eating much. I'm not eating much. So back in the caveman days, we didn't eat that much. We ate what we could get. But then every once in a while, we might be able to catch something big. We might be able to put our resources together and we did kill a big old boar. Oh my God, now we eating now. Now we eating now. Now we eating now. So back in the caveman days, let's say we caught something big. We caught something big. Thank God. All right, hey, give it up. So you went from not eating to you might have a season or two where we eating a lot. It's a food in abundance. When you eating food in abundance, what your body does, because this is in the caveman days, our bodies say, man, that girl not eating. I'm trying to keep this bitch alive. I'm trying to keep her alive. So whenever we would get a good meal, what our body would do is say, hey, she's eating so much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to store some of these extra calories that she's eating as fat to use for a later date. I'm going to store some of these extra calories as fat to use for a later date. I'm going to store some of these extra calories to use as energy. So remember, you're not eating. You sending the man outside every single damn day and all he bringing back is leaves. All he bringing back is leaves and flowers, and that's all y'all surviving on. But then one day he pull up and he finds a boar, he finds a deer, he finds something big for you to eat. And now y'all eating good. Y'all been eating good for a month straight off that daggone animal. So for a month straight, you've been eating good. You've been eating more. You've been eating calories in a surplus. Surplus. You've been eating more calories than it takes for your body to run. So when you eat more calories than it takes for your body to run, your body says, I'm gonna store these calories. I'm gonna grab these calories and I'm gonna put them on her thighs. I'm gonna put it on her stomach. I'm gonna put it on her arms. I'm gonna put it on her chin. I'm gonna store these extra calories everywhere I can. I'm gonna store it in the back of her neck. I'm gonna store these calories for a later date, for harder times, because your body remembers when you didn't get no food. Your body remembers those times. So your body says, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna store calories as fat for a later date. It also stores it as muscle as well. So your body starts packing on all those extra calories that you guys have been eating because you guys caught something big. So when you do, so here you are after your body done packed on those pounds. Then, of course, winter come, y'all can't go out and hunt no more. You down to the scraps. So instead of you getting this skinny again, what happens? Your body starts to eat off of the fat that you previously had. So now you don't have to get that skinny again. Now you able to hold on to a little bit of weight. You ain't so goddamn small no more. Remember, because your body had piled up the fat. So don't get food, your body begins to eat off of that food. That's called a deficit. When you're in a deficit, So follow me again. You here, you a caveman and you here. You skinny mini mini any diddy. You not eating no food. You only able to eat whatever you can plant, whatever you can pick. But then you have a lucky streak. Y'all are catching a bunch of big animals. You having a bunch of meals. You're eating, eating, eating. So what your body is doing is storing these calories as fat. Storing these calories is fat. So it's giving you a double chin. You know, especially in the olden days, it used to be a sign of wealth. Fat people were a sign of wealth because what that meant is that you had a lot of money to pay for more food so you could eat more. Fat people, big, big, big. That meant you rich. You got hella money. I could see the money on you because you wearing it. That's what food is. The more food you eat, the bigger you get. So in the caveman days, what our, what our body was doing, excuse me, what our body was doing is when we would get more food, it would start storing it as fat on our body. Because when times would get rough and we couldn't get as much food, our body would start eating off of the stored fat. That is what a calorie deficit is. That is what a calorie deficit is. A calorie deficit means you're eating less calories than your body can burn. So your body starts eating off of stored fat, stored fat, stored fat, stored fat, stored fat. So you start getting smaller again. You start getting smaller again. That's all this is. I'm not going to be able to go long. So calorie deficit means eating less calories than your body is burning or burning more calories than you're consuming. Calorie surplus is how you got big. Calorie deficit is how you'll get small. So what is calorie maintenance? Calorie maintenance is how you maintain your weight. Have you maintained the same weight all year long? Have you maintained the same weight all year long? If you maintain your weight, this means you've been eating about the same amount of calories all year long. You didn't go overboard, but you also didn't go under. So that's just maintenance. That's maintaining. That's a lot of water. Excuse me, I apologize. I went to the gym yesterday. I should have never fooled up with Doug. I should have never fooled up with Doug in that cold gym. Okay, you're not losing weight because you're eating all eggs or intermittent fasting or doing keto or on Ozempic or on Manjaro. You're not losing weight because these things work. You're losing weight because you're eating less. That's all it is. Cavemen did not lose weight because they did an egg diet. They lost weight because they didn't eat no food. So we have to understand at the crux of everything is calorie deficit. That is how you lose weight. So there are 3 ways to get your body into a calorie deficit. Hello, Facebook. Eat less. Move more. Eat less and move more. Those are the only ways to get into a calorie deficit. The first way, eat less. That's what an egg diet is. You eat less. That's what Manjaro is. You eat less. That's what intermittent fasting is. You eat less. That's what this 90-day plan is. You're eating less. All of it is eating less. Now, how is my plan different than Manjaro or egg diet or whatever? My plan has you eating less while eating adequate protein and eating at the highest amount of calories your body can burn. So you can focus on building muscle. So this is a muscle building plan. What else can you do to get into a calorie deficit? Moving more. So for people who say, oh, my friend did keto, that's how she lost weight. She ate less. Oh, my friend started running and she started doing 12, 3, 30. That's how she lost weight. She started moving more. Or for someone who says, oh, my friend, I seen somebody on TikTok. She said all she did was 10,000 steps a day and she didn't eat carbs. Correct. She ate less and she moved more. Anything you can think of when it comes to losing weight falls into one of these. Thank you, Natural Shay. Falls into one of these 3 categories. There's no other categories to be in. So it is not a diet that has helped you lose weight. It is either you ate less or you moved more or you did both. That's it. That is it. That is it. That is it. If we can get that through our heads, we can be so much freer. You can free yourself. Thank you, Karen. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, hi doll. The 28-day diet, it's a those are recipes versus the 30-day meal plan. Meal plan tells you exactly what to eat and how much. Or you can get the recipe book. You're on the plan, but you want to know if you can get the macros you choose for our meals. You can look it up in MyFitnessPal. Is there? I have vegan and vegetarian plans. Yes, Jesse. Thank you, Tough. Okay. Thank you so much, JoJo. Okay, I'm trying to read comments. Okay. Thank you. You turned 50 in 90 days. Congratulations, Bombshell. You're going to enjoy it. Conchetta, I love you. I hope you have an amazing new year. Thank you so much. Okay. How do you build muscle? Eating adequate protein, pushing heavy weight, following the sample meal plan. You don't eat bad, but you're not moving enough. Yes, Shay. And even though you don't eat bad, you may be eating too much. Even if it's good food, I don't care if it's good food. Yeah, you can eat the best food in the world. If it's too much food, you still be big. That's why you have big vegans or big vegetarians. Just being vegan or vegetarian doesn't equate to skinniness or being fit. It just means you don't eat meat. All right, congratulations. If you eat too much of those carbs or too much of those calories, because carbs are calories, protein is calories, and fats are calories. Everything is a calorie. Every 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. Every 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. Everything is a calorie. If I dig in my nose and I eat a booger, that's a calorie. Yeah, Lou, just send me a DM. So everything is a calorie. It doesn't matter if it's a good calorie or a bad calorie. There's no such thing as good or bad. It's just how much. The grocery line is so long. Oh, yes, Chanel. They up in the grocery store. Yeah, it's the first of the month. Yeah, Marcel. If boogers is calories. No, I never heard of that. Thank you, Love Life. Can you give me some advice? Click the link in the bio, enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Thank you, CMM. How do hormones play into it? Get a sample meal plan. Link in the bio. Thank you so much, Nyla. I have a lot of ladies perimenopausal losing weight. How can I lose weight and regain muscle? Click the link in the bio. What is clean eating? Absolutely nothing. Clean eating is nothing. There's no such thing. A lot of people tell you, oh, clean, 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 clean. And what people perceive as clean eating, absolutely nothing. Do you wash your food before you eat it? That's clean eating. Do you throw it in a washer? That would be clean eating. Ain't no such thing as clean eating. What clean eating is supposed to mean is like eating your food without oils and butters, lots of dairies and stuff like that. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you can eat McDonald's and still lose weight. You can eat nothing but McDonald's and lose weight. If you eat McDonald's in a calorie deficit, you will absolutely lose weight. You do not have to eat clean for weight loss. Don't have to eat clean for weight loss. It's all about how much you're eating. Thank you for reminding me about what I already knew. I did it for others, but not for myself. Time to get back to the yes, 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 yes. I'm so proud of you, Ann, because we forget. We forget. We forget. I just had somebody who joined the Facebook group. What did he say yesterday? Adrian Brumfield, he joins this live a lot. He said, I have been a personal trainer, fitness coach for more than 25 years. To join the Facebook group, it's absolutely free. It's finefitfitness.com. All you have to do is just answer questions. A lot of people put some personal messages in here, and I appreciate them. I try to read all of them. He said, I've been guilty of people pleasing. I've allowed so many things to go against science. This is just science. I taught the same thing, but this delivery is just in time for what I needed. I can advocate in any way. I'm part of the group now. We consume too much and we overestimate the amount we burn. And we choose foods that are less nutritious and higher in calories. And strength training is certainly necessary. What I'm saying is not anything special. This is just based in science. I will not appease anyone and say, hey, you're not losing weight because you're not eating enough. That's a lie. There's no way to not lose weight because you're not eating enough. That's not true. I will not appease you and say you're not losing weight because you're getting older. That's just not true. This is only based in science. It's only, and anyone who knows anything about nutrition knows this. So when we get a lot of questions, I guess I don't spend a lot of time telling people that they're right and it's okay. And, I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. No, 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 no. Let's just get to the facts, because for 10 years, I lived outside of the facts. For 10 years, I couldn't lose a single pound. For 10 years, I vacillated between big and still big, but like less big. For 10 years, I don't want anyone else to waste that time the way I had to waste the time. There is a right way to do this. There's a bunch of ways to do it, but there is a right way to do this. The right way is to build muscle. If you only prioritize building muscle, you will absolutely lose fat and change your life. If you do any of the other ways, you won't build muscle. You won't prioritize it, so you won't. There's a bunch of ways to do it, but there's a right way to do it. And this is just a way based in science. It's just only science. Only science. Yana, send me an email. Facebook group, Fine Fit Fitness. Thank you so much, Trent. I appreciate you. No, I'm not Shaq. Um, what is the purpose of a trainer, waist trainer? It's like braces. It's it's braces. Waist. It's a brace. So if you have buck teeth and you put braces on, they'll pull your teeth together. Yeah, I'm killing. It'll pull your teeth together, and then after that, you'll have to wear a retainer to keep your teeth together. So if you train your waist, what happens is it pulls your waist in. It does nothing with fat. It doesn't do anything with fat, but it will hold it in. If you do it consistently all the time, yeah, you can create a smaller waistline. But what happens if you don't do it? You go back to your old waistline. So it's just like braces. Thank you, Complex. Yeah, apple cider vinegar don't do nothing. Apple cider vinegar doesn't help you lose weight. Thank you so much, Ann. Apple cider vinegar is an appetite suppressant. It kills your taste buds so you don't eat. If you don't eat, you can't put in calories. It's just a calorie deficit. That's all it is. Very good, Stephanie. Sparks, you didn't eat 1,000 calories a day. You thought you were eating 1,000 calories a day. Did you measure out your food on your food scale? Did you cook all of your meals without oils and butters? No, no, no. That means you didn't eat 1,000 calories a day. Studies show that most people who think they're eating a calorie deficit are eating 1,000 calories more, 1,000 calories more than they assume. Why is it so simple and yet it's so complicated? Because it's just something we haven't heard before. All right. Does not getting enough sleep really affect your weight loss? No. If you were on a deserted island, you would not sleep at all, right? Like if you crash on a deserted island, there was no food there, but also you were scared as hell because you're not gonna go to bed. If I was on a deserted island, I'm not sleeping. I'm trying to stay up all night. I don't want anything to eat me out of the woods. So I'm on a deserted island and I'm not getting a lick of sleep. I'm not getting a lick of sleep. But at the same time, I'm also not getting a lick of food. Not getting a lick of sleep and not getting a lick of food. What's gonna happen to me? Nothing. I'm a fade away. I'm a fade away. If I don't get no food, baby, I'm not gonna be here much longer. The same for you. Sleep is very essential for your body, for your health, for overall. It's very essential. For weight loss, nah. You can stay up all night. If you eat in a calorie deficit, you'll lose weight. If you were on a deserted island, you did not sleep at all. What would happen to you? Nothing. 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 Thank you so much, Princess. So, yes, sleep is very important. I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. I would suggest you do the same. Sleep, you burn calories all throughout the entire day, not just when you're asleep. So, you're burning calories right now, but also, but you're eating. So, if I'm burning calories during the day, I'm also eating calories during the day. When you're asleep, you're burning calories, but you're not eating. So, you'll see if you weigh yourself the moment before you go to bed, then you weigh yourself in the morning, and the moment you wake up, you would have lost 2-3 pounds. You don't really lose weight. You're just burning calories. So, excuse me. I'm so sorry, you guys. So, that's why sleep is important because during your rest period, you're burning calories and you're not eating. So, sleep is important, but is not getting sleep stopping you from losing weight? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Keish, get a sample meal plan link in the bio, enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to gain a pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Mama Bear has lost 17 pounds in two months just coming to these lives and paying attention. Before the new year started, she's already down 17 pounds of fat. So proud of you. Do you think big people turn vegan after the fact? Turn vegan after the fact to not be bothered by people to take care of themselves. Yeah, a lot of people turn vegan or become pescatarian or be vegetarian to lose weight. They're wasting their time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, gluten-free. None of those things matters. How much do you eat? I became vegan to lose weight. I did everything to lose weight for 10 years. Every single thing you could think of. But I never cut my calories, so I never lost weight. So it didn't matter if I'm vegan or not. I still eat too much. Best advice to keep the weight off, increase your lean muscle mass. Increasing lean muscle mass. Thank you so much, Priest. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, Kiawana. Yes, Lisa Marie Fit Nurse. Is it easy? It's easy to eat less and work out. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to read the comments, you guys. I am behind. How do you get toxins out of your body? By having organs. Do you have all your organs? Did the doctor take out some of your organs? No, you have all your. Yes. Okay, you getting the toxins out of your body right now. Your body's already doing the work. Look at you. You don't have to do anything. Your body's already working for you. It's already working. You don't need to do a detox or a reset or a cleanse or a fast in order to get toxins out of your bodies. That's why your body got organs. How did cavemen get toxins out of their bodies? By living, by existing. Having a good, healthy relationship with food is essential because you could get your toxins out of your body by doing a fast or a cleanse or a reset, but all you're going to do is put the toxins right back in because that's what you eat every single day. Stop eating it. Change your relationship with food. No sugar diet for January. Oh my God, what is the point? Jay Torres, no more, no more, no more quick, get quick. Nothing, nothing. Jay Black, ask your doctor. You should still be fine. You're fine without your appendix. Um, oh, you do not need to cut sugar for January. You need to change your relationship with food in general for the rest of your life. You're gonna cut sugar in January. You're gonna go back to sugar in February. So what happened? January, you hated your life because you didn't have nothing that you like to eat. You sacrificed. You lost a couple pounds of water. So you still technically fat because fat is how you change the way your body looks. So you was miserable for a month. You didn't lose any fat and you gained it all back in February. Tell me where the benefits of this is. There's no benefit, L Rob. How do you figure out your body weight? Get on a scale. Thank you so much, Naturally Me. I'm proud of you. While building muscle, no, quiche. Yeah, they've been making it hard for no reason, Nyla. PCOS, get a sample meal plan. My mother goes all day without eating and has poor sleeping, but she's overweight. Correct. Correct. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said correct too early. Your mother doesn't eat all day, but she's overweight. How is she overweight? How? Jojo, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. You know, I'm gonna leave it right there. You listening to me, Papa? Miles came out here and did this right here. He told me he knew where I was going. He said, "Shut up." I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. We have to. We have to. We have to. I want it to be. We have to. If ever you think you can't lose weight, say what Jimmy Leach says to me. Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach. Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach. Columbia, South Carolina. Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach. Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach. Say what he says to me. What if you were on a deserted island? No sleep and no food. No sleep and no food. No sleep and stressed out. You stressed. You done been on this Boeing plane. It done popped into two. They done dropped you out of the sky. You know the level of stress and anxiety that would be on you. You know the level of not sleeping you would do, but also do you know the level of not eating that would be done? I used to think when I was overweight that I wanted to go to Survivor. When I was big, I wanted to be on Survivor very bad. I love Survivor. It's a great television show. But I mainly wanted to go there to lose weight because I thought Survivor meant weight loss. Not that I just thought that being on Survivor meant I would lose weight. I didn't realize that when they're on Survivor, they're not eating. They're not eating. They're not eating on Survivor. This is how they're losing weight. It's not because they're on a television show. It's because they did not eat. So every year I would watch Survivor and I would want to be on Survivor because I wanted to be skinny. And so I thought, if only I could get on the television show Survivor, I could lose weight. If only I could stop putting so much food in my mouth, I could lose weight. That's all Survivor is, not eating. So before you tell yourself, very good, and I'm glad you're lifting. Lifting is essential. If you want to eat more without gaining weight, you should focus on building muscle. Eat more. Eat more. So if you want to eat more, focus on building muscle. I can eat 3,000 calories a day right now, gain weight. Yep. Before, when I was overweight, if I was eating over 1,600 calories a day, I would gain weight. So it felt like, man, everything I eat, I gain weight. Because my metabolic rate was so low, it was pretty simple to gain weight because I was eating a lot and I also wasn't burning any calories. So if you want to eat more, you need to focus on building muscle. You need to focus on building muscle. Weight gain food ideas. There's no foods to build. No, there are no foods for weight gain versus weight loss. If you want to gain weight, eat uh, a cup of oatmeal in the morning. 1 cup of oatmeal. 1 cup of oatmeal. If you want to lose weight, eat half a cup of oatmeal. Huh? If you want to, it don't matter. Oatmeal is oatmeal. You can eat half a cup, that'll be 150 calories. You can eat a whole cup, that'll be 300 calories. It don't matter what you eat. It matters how much. There are no foods for weight gain versus weight loss. There are no foods for it. No foods for it. You can eat peanut butter and lose weight. You can eat peanut butter and gain weight. You can eat chicken and lose weight. You can eat chicken and gain weight. And there's every time you go through TikTok, especially in the summertime, you'll see it a lot. Foods I ate to gain weight. Foods I ate to lose weight. You'll see people posting foods they ate to gain weight, foods they ate to lose weight. They're eating the same exact foods. It is about the amount of food. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Bashir. Bashir, I'm so glad you're in the room. Are the groceries affordable? Yeah, we spend about $50 to $60 a week on groceries. You're on the last day of the 2-week anti-inflammatory plan and you've lost 14 pounds. Vita, of course she has. Vita, on my 2-week anti-inflammatory diet. Most people lose 8 to 15 pounds. I told Vita that before she bought the plan. I didn't lie. It's a side effect of eating less. Eat less, you'll lose weight. 8 to 15 pounds. She's lost 14 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Of course she did. Of course. Why wouldn't she? Everybody does. Eating less is how you lose weight. She didn't have to go to the gym. She didn't have to get 12 hours of sleep in order to lose weight. I don't care if she didn't sleep. I don't care if she got 1 hour of sleep every single day. She still was going to lose 14 pounds. Sleep. What you need sleep for? You need sleep for your body. You need sleep for your health. You do not need it for weight loss. You do not need it for weight loss. Intermittent fasting is terrible. L Rob, just send me a DM, email, and I'm about to start taking phone calls on live. So yeah, you can call the number. I think next week I'm gonna start taking calls. Thank you, Ann. Is there a specific way to lift? Yeah, you lift with intensity. Progressive overload workouts are what are in my 90-day plan. You lift with purpose. You lift to build a muscle. You do not lift to go to the gym to look cute. You lift to build a muscle. You got to lift heavy. Lift heavy. I talk about that during the week a lot. Everything she said, I experienced. I lost 80 pounds in the past. Everything she said is 100% true, you guys. Thank you so much, Bashir. Rob, join the Facebook family. I get a lot of questions on Facebook. I answer every one of them. Increase exercise and eat less. Yep. That's it in theory. That's it in theory. Is your plan based on building muscle? That's all my plans are based on. That is it. Cat ain't got no gallbladder and no appendix. Cat done lost 60 pounds in the last 5-6 months. She's on my plan. She has no gallbladder, no appendix. I didn't know this information before, Cat. Well, I learn something new about you every day, Cat. Cat has no gallbladder, no appendix. No problem. Still a lose weight. Exactly, Jay Batty. Eat less means click the link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat throughout the entire day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. That is eating less. Eating less is not trying to cut your meals in half. I would eat Red Robin and that was 5,000 calories. If I cut that meal in half, that's still 2,500 calories. That's still too much. So you got to know the number. The number is in the link in the bio. Is 40% off good today? Yes. Use the discount code 40 now. Can you use lactate milk instead of almond? Yes. How many calories is in it? Hey, Glassy. I can't maintain an eating schedule due to ADH and safe foods. I'm at a loss at this point. Get a meal plan, Yellow. Are 30-minute HIIT workouts effective? For what? For endurance? Yes. For weight loss? No, not really. Not really. Yes, you should. 060. 30 minutes of HIIT workouts. How many calories you burning? 100? 200? You're not burning that much. You're not burning 500 calories. Please don't ever think that. Don't ever think you're burning 500 calories. Don't ever think that. Please. Everybody love to say they're burning a lot of calories. You're not burning that many. The watch is lying. The watch is lying. Best way to know how many calories you're burning is to wear a heart rate monitor. But even so, it doesn't matter. Today drained me. Okay. You ever been in like Orange Theory or one of those classes? A lot of people like to do HIIT workouts because they say you burn more calories throughout the entire day. You burn more calories throughout the entire day. You burn more calories throughout the entire day. So you go to Orange Theory because it says you burn 1,000 calories throughout the entire day. Oh my fucking. Come on, don't lose me. I'm losing myself right now, but don't lose me. Don't lose me. Don't lose me. Thank you. Get ready. Use the discount code 40 now. So when people say doing HIIT or high intensity interval training burns more calories, this is not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. If you do 30 minutes of HIIT workouts and you burn 150 calories, I'm telling you, you're not burning no more than that. You're not moving with that much intensity. You ain't got that much muscle. You're not burning that many calories. The best way to know how many calories your body is burning is wearing a heart rate monitor, and you're not wearing one. So you're not burning that many calories. It doesn't matter though. I don't care how many calories you're burning. But let's say you burn 150 calories doing HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training. You could have walked on a treadmill and still burn the same amount of calories. I hate to bust that bubble. You could have just walked and burned that many calories. I mean, you could do it the way you're doing it, which is fine. I love high intensity interval training, but it is not for weight loss. When you do that level of training, that's for your endurance. That's for your cardiovascular strength. That's for your overall health and fitness. That's an amazing way to train. Is it for weight loss? No, it's not for weight loss. I mean, it's not doing anything more special. You're not tricking your body. There's no way to trick a cellular process. There's no tricking involved. So when people do things like Orange Theory, oh, Orange Theory, you burn calories for the rest of the day. That's why Orange Theory is so good, because you're really burning calories. Babe, if you do not go to the gym at all, if you put a heart rate monitor on from Orange Theory, because that's what they give you, and you wear it all day long, it will tell you you burn 1,700 calories. You're going to burn calories anyways. Your body burns calories just existing. So when you go to Orange Theory and you do that high intensity interval training, you're going to burn what, 500 calories in Orange Theory, 600 calories, whatever. Because you really went at it. You did some dog work for an hour. So you are burning some serious calories in that capacity. But when they send you that wrap up after you get the workout and they like, oh yeah, you burn 600 calories in your workout, but you burn an extra 1,000 calories for the rest of the day, you were always going to burn that 1,000 calories for the rest of the day. You burn 1,000 calories, 1,700 calories on your own anyways at home. If you stayed at home and you never went to go to Orange Theory class, you would have burned 1,700 calories. You're not burning extra calories because you're doing HIIT workouts. No, no. You know how you burn so many more calories on the day you went to Orange Theory? You got up, you got dressed, you went to the gym. How many calories did you burn with that level of activity? Just moving your body to the gym. Then you went to Orange Theory. Then afterwards, you felt so good, you decided to go to the farmer's market. I'm going to do a little bit of extra walking today. You're moving your body more. You did that. So, of course, Orange Theory was a great catalyst to get you up out of the house, but you was going to burn calories anyways. You were going to do that anyways. Your body is doing that anyways. The training styles do not equal more calories burned. It's just about how many calories you're burning during that training session. The discount code 40 now. You're going to do progressive overload and eat less. Yes, confidence. How do you, and even like progressive overload, you don't have to do progressive overload to build muscle. It's just my preferred muscle building method because it's the most straightforward. It's the easiest and the fastest way to get there. You could do a bunch of other training styles to build muscle. You could do calisthenics. But however, how are you going to do calisthenics to build muscle? If you're overweight, you can't do a push-up, a pull-up, a sit-up. You can't do a squat. So it'll be very, 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 very difficult for you to learn calisthenics as an overweight person or a person who is not strong. The easiest way for me to get you to that level is to teach you how to pick up a 5-pound weight, then a 10-pound weight, then a 30-pound weight, then a 100-pound weight. Why do I want to pick up 100 pounds? Because if you ever intend on doing a pull-up, you're 300 pounds. So if you can't pick up 100 pounds over your body, how in the world you think you're going to pick up 300 pounds? You're not. So that's why you have to build strength. You can do calisthenics to build muscle, but it's damn near impossible for a beginner. You could do a bunch of stuff for muscle building. You could do resistance bands to build muscle if you want. But that shit will take forever. So progressive overload is just my style because it's straightforward, it's right there, and it's the easiest way for a beginner. But there's a million ways to get the work done. Hey, Angie. Intermittent fasting, terrible. Oh, thank you so much, Bashir. Thank you so much, Caplot. Use the discount code 40 now. Thank you. Steph is on my sample meal plan. She's seeing muscle. Steph is seeing muscle. I did not give Steph muscle. Steph only been on the plan for a little while. So it's not even like Oh, you start the plan, you just grow muscle so fast, so fast. That's not how it works. You already have muscle. Most of our bodies are made of muscle. The only thing is, fat is covering it. So if you simply begin eating less calories, but at the highest amount and adequate protein, you can cut the fat and unveil the muscle. That's all this plan is: cutting fat, unveiling muscle. It's not a weight loss plan, because if it was a weight loss, she would have lost fat and muscle, and she still wouldn't be able to see her muscle. So instead, we're just cutting back fat. Dammy is on my sample meal plan. Dammy, 54 years young, 7 kids, works full time, down 35 pounds on the sample meal plan. Thank you so much, mommy. Yes, thank you so much. Do you order? Click the link in the bio. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. You're 60. Dammy just dropped in the room. 54, 35 pounds down. There's no age to this. Thank you, Jackie. Doesn't matter when you eat. Absolutely not. Your body doesn't know what time it is, and it doesn't care. Your body doesn't say, "Oh my God, it's 8 p.m. She's eating after 8 p.m. I'm gonna make her gain weight." No, no, your body doesn't have it out for you. Your body just knows how many calories it can process and how many calories you're consuming. It doesn't matter what time that is. Progressive overload is a style of training that's in the 90-day plan. Should I run on a treadmill to still build muscle? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Running is not how you build muscle. Running is for cardio. So no running when we're talking about building muscle. No excessive cardio either. All you're going to do is lose muscle. Get the plan. Get 1600 Taylor. Get the 90-day plan. How long did it take her? Bernice, Dammy, a couple months. I've seen so much muscle in my legs thinking it because I went to the gym. Yes, Lou, it's just because you stopped eating. Seeing muscle in your legs or in your body is not because you're going to the gym. It's because, okay, you're getting leaner. Like you're getting less fat. You're just losing the fat. That's it. That's all it is. You ordered it. OG Krista, send me an email so I can resend it to you. Thank you so much. Okay, bye, LM Williams. Where do you start? Link in the bio, sample meal plan. Curly Lady is down 11 pounds of fat and she has gained muscle. 52 years young. Curly Lady, I love seeing you in the room. I appreciate you. Hello, Jab. Why are there no Brussels sprouts in your detox plan? I mean, you can have Brussels sprouts if you want, but Brussels sprouts, they make me bloat personally, so I don't really like them that much. But if you want them, you can have it. Your cousin was on Survivor. It was severe. Susanna, who is your cousin? I absolutely love Survivor, and it's just a starvation island. One of the most important and one of the biggest bodybuilders in the world, Sid Gilliam, was on Survivor. I remember her. She was the first Black woman I had seen on Survivor that had muscles. I did not really understand what her body was. I knew I liked it. I never correlated her body with muscles or being muscular. I find out afterwards she is a professional bodybuilder. She just got crowned, I think, for the fourth year in a row, the fittest woman figure in bodybuilding at the Olympia. She is a huge deal. When she did Survivor, which is just a starvation diet, she lost so much lean muscle mass from doing Survivor. So much lean muscle mass from doing Survivor. It took her forever to build the muscle on. So being on a starvation diet is not good, especially somebody in her position who's such a huge bodybuilder in the field. But Sid was she was a great character. She's a great character on Survivor. I really enjoyed her because most women that you see on Survivor, they're not fit at all, especially Black women. So she was like inspiring because I will identify with all the women on Survivor, Black, white, whatever, because they were big and they always got skinny. And I love that. I wanted to be that so bad. I didn't realize they had lost muscle, that they looked more flabby than anything, and that they gained the weight right back after Survivor. So it didn't matter. If you starve yourself on an island, of course you're going to lose weight. But then when you go back home and you eat, you're going to gain the weight. So what is the point? What is the point? Hello, Geneva from Edgefield. I know Edgefield. Full hysterectomy, get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. What if you have diabetes? Get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Fat burning supplements do absolutely nothing. Thank you so much, Sparks of Teal. What about losing belly fat? Get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. What if I don't understand? Well, I don't understand why my mama is overweight then. RX, I want you to look at every single thing that goes into your mother's mouth. If you really want to understand why she's overweight, just stare at her all day. She can't hide that food for long. She's eating. She's eating. She's eating. There's no other way. There's no other way. I know what she told you. Stare at her. Spend the entire day with her. Do not leave her side. Don't leave her side. If you have to know, for one, it's none of your business why your mama's overweight. That's her personal business. But if you have to know, look at her all day. Stay with her all day. Stay with her. You'll see the food. You'll see the drinks. You'll see the calories. It's clear. There's no other way it's happening. I just watched a good movie on Netflix. Like in the opposite, some girl who said she was surviving after not eating for months. Then they had two nurses stand by her side every single day for months, and what they found is her mother was actually feeding her food to stay alive. She was like it's like a Christian movie or something. She was trying to say that she was alive surviving on no food. And so the people in the town didn't believe her. So they was like, no, we're going to put two people at your bedside to see if you eat. And during that time, her mother was not able to feed her food through her mouth like a bird. So the girl ended up almost dying. Because, of course, if you do not eat, you will die. But on the reverse, there's no way to be overweight without eating. You can't be overweight without eating. Thank you so much, QLA. But also, mind your business. Mind a business that pay you. Stop worrying about your mama. Is fasting good for diabetes? It's just a starvation diet. It's unsustainable. Yeah, the Munchkin House syndrome by the mom. Yeah, that's all it was. The mama was lying. It was a good movie. It was funny because the girl died because her mother could no longer put food in her mouth and pretend like she was surviving off no calories. Lifting weight. Yeah, home workouts. Link in the bio. Lifting weight doesn't burn more fat. Lifting weight doesn't burn more fat. I'm almost finished, you guys. Lifting weight doesn't burn more fat. What does lifting weights do? It's not when you build muscle. You if you build muscle, all right, so let's say you start off at 1,500 calories. That's how many calories your body burns. 1,500 calories, that's how many calories your body burns. You focus on just building muscle, which is this plan. Then you can increase the amount of calories your body burns. Let's say it gets to 2,000. Cool. What does this mean? Nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It means nothing if you don't eat less. So at this point, 1,500 calories, if you eat over 1,500 calories, you'll gain weight. But now when you increase it, this means now it takes 2,000 calories for you to gain weight. This means nothing if you still eat 5,000 calories a day. If you still eating too much, none of this will make a difference. If you eat too much, you eat too much. It won't make a difference. The only time this makes a difference is if you can drop this number. If you can drop that 5,000, if you start eating less at the same time that you're building muscle, that's when it matters. If you don't drop that number, it don't matter. You remember Sid on Survivor? Sid was so good. She got blindsided. It was like another level of overeating. Yes, you watched that. You watched that too, Dammy. Yeah, the movie was good. Get 2,400. Yeah, get 2,400, Bashir, because I want you to eat as much as possible. Me too. I finally got the 90-day plan. Just wait. Any suggestions for grocery stores? Sam's Club. It's cheaper there. Buy in bulk. Get 1,400 Katura. 11 too low. Thank you so much, Miss Fabulous. Get the 90-day plan. What's your advice for letting me? What's your advice? You're pre-diabetic. My advice for you? That's terrible. You're pre-diabetic. This is the worst thing. It's the worst. 1 in 3 Americans will have pre-diabetes or diabetes. There's not a positive about being pre-diabetic. It's not like, oh, yay. Like there's a silver lining. There's no silver lining. If you're pre-diabetic, you're probably just going to get type 2 diabetes, which means you're going to have to be cognizant of everything that you put in your mouth. You're going to have to check your insulin levels. You're going to have to stab yourself. You may lose a limb. You may lose eyesight. You could die early. There's no positive here. Okay, so that's what I want you to know. That's my advice for you. There's not any good that will come from this. Not any good. You're welcome, Bashir. Not any good. So what do you have to do? Goddamn reverse it. Put it in reverse. Figure out how to create a healthy relationship with food so that you never have to experience this. Be like Tanya, no longer pre-diabetic, pre-hypertension. Be like April, no longer on her insulin because she has type 2 diabetes. You have to change. You have to change. Or you could get scared. I know a lot of people who get diagnosed with pre-diabetes. They get so scared the first week. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then they go back to the same bullshit because it's just pre-diabetes, so it really don't count. Then they end up getting type 2 diabetes. So you could actually scare yourself straight, or you could just get scared right now real quick and then go back to your regular style of eating and not actually change anything. I want you to change something. What if you don't have access to a gym? You got to get access to a gym after 46 days on a plan. Stairmaster to lose weight? No. Get a sample meal plan, Super. Excuse me. She's always complaining about her weight. RX, your mama is eating. RX, parents are people. I mean, parents are people. Parents are people. I think you young right now. One thing that you should realize, your parent is a person. So yes, she's your mom. She should be a good example. But also at the end of the day, she is a person. People lie. People don't understand. Your mama is eating in that goddamn room without you knowing or without you paying attention. She eating. And then she got the nerve to complain about it. So if you want to try to fix your mom's problems, go for it. But she's a person. So that means she may disappoint you in the end. She's a person. That's so weird. It's so weird when you realize like your parents have their own life. They have their own friends. I mean, it's creepy. At first you think your parents are just yours. They're not. They belong in the world. And which means they make the same mistakes that we all make, which means her ass is in that back room eating. I mean, she eating. She eating plenty of food back there. Yeah, is she drinking? Hell yeah, she drinking. That's a lot of calories. Yes, change that, priest. Change that. Where's the calories? What do you put? Link in the bio. What do you think about protein powders? No, you can use them. They're available. Link in the bio. You had gastric. You eat healthy. Only 900 calories a day. How can you lose your tummy? Wow, Satin. How can you lose your tummy? Make damn near all them calories you eating because that's a tiny amount of calories. You're in a very severe calorie deficit, a forced one, which means you're losing fat and muscle. So I'm pretty sure the doctor told you to get adequate amounts of protein in, probably protein shakes and stuff like that, so you can try to maintain your muscle. Because right now, when your body's in a free fall, you was eating too much before, now you're eating too little. So you was eating 5, 6, 7,000 calories, whatever. That's how you got big. Now to try to stop that, the doctor did gastric on you. Now you can't eat nothing. 900 calories is literally nothing. It's zero. 900 calories is zero. That's like no calories. So one extreme to the other. What happens when you're in the other extreme? Your body starts being in a free fall. It starts grabbing fat and muscle to try to survive. That's how you lose in weight. Weight loss is a combination of fat and muscle. So you're losing weight because your body is in a free fall. Free fall, grabbing anything it can latch onto to lose, to stay alive for energy. So your body is grabbing muscle. That's why I'm pretty sure the doctor told you to get a lot of protein and protein shakes and shit like this. You need to take that super seriously. You don't need to eat nothing else other than protein, honestly. You can have some carbs or whatever, but protein. Thank you so much, Mahi. Yeah, you been eating, mom cooking. Yes. Hey, Soul Earth. She was a late night eater. Yeah, you big people know how to hide that food in that room. Psh, they be hiding the food in the room. So your body, protein is that building block that allows you to hold on to some muscle and try to build some. So during this time, while your body is in a free fall and literally grabbing all the muscle it can, which will leave you very deflated, very flabby, very saggy, you need to listen to the doctor's orders, and you need to continue to follow these lives to learn how to get protein in, not just through shakes, but through food, and go to the gym today, and go lift some weights. Lift some heavy weights, as heavy as possible. That is how you maintain muscle. Eating adequately, pushing heavy weight. If not, you're going to be left with a body that you do not love when you do have the ability to love your body at the end of this process. Grand Rising Soul Earth, can you eat all your calories in one meal? Yeah, but you'll be hungry later on in the day and you'll end up eating again, which means you're going to exceed your calories. Yes. Oh, Lou, I'm so proud of you. 2 days away. Your husband is 500 pounds. Do you recommend keto? Absolutely not. How did your husband become 500 pounds? By eating too much. He ate too much and he ate a lot of carbs, which tells me he loves carbs. So why would I tell him to do a diet that cuts carbs? That's unsustainable. Why would he cut carbs? All he's going to do is do keto, look deflated, lose muscle, and then gain all the weight back. 95% of people who do it gain the weight back. It's unsustainable. He loved carbs, right? 11/11. Receives his message. Has an amazing new year. Changes their relationship with food. Amen. All right. So my goal for him, not to get him to cut carbs. Why? He love them. I love him. He should be able to eat them. I want him to learn, and you to learn, how to feed him the foods that he loves to not make him bigger, to help him lose fat. Click the username, take it to the TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity levels. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. It'll tell him how many calories he should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Both of y'all. Both of y'all. You came in here with his business. What about your business? You smaller than him, but you still big too. Both of y'all get a meal plan. I have people who are 700 pounds plus losing fat and building muscle. He could eat a ton of calories every day. And you can learn, and he can learn how to make foods without oils and butters, how to make foods delicious. Join the Facebook family. It's a ton of guys in there who have changed their relationship with food. You got to get that plan, because if you guys are overweight, your kids are more susceptible to being overweight. And every time your body mass index increases like over 40, you shorten your life expectancy. So over 40, cut 10 years off of how long you thought you was going to live. Overweight, cut years off, because now diabetes, inflammation, high blood pressure, cancer. Just you thought you was gonna live to this long, make it shorter, make it shorter, make it shorter. If you got kids, you're gonna have a good 10, 20 years with them till you gone. You're not gonna see those grandkids. This is longer than that. How long does shipping take? It's immediate. Uh so no keto. Keto is just only gonna make him cut carbs, but his ass love carbs, and he gonna be sneaking and eating cake all the time because he's obsessed with it. He's addicted to it. So do the 2-week anti-inflammatory meal plan in the beginning. This will help him get rid of the sugar and the dairy cravings. It's very, very, very helpful, very essential, especially for my people who do have that addiction and are aware of it. Yeah, you can't make them, JS. Is Crystal Light okay? Yes. Do you have a meal plan alternatives for pork and seafood? I have pescatarian plans. My mom stayed with me for 2 weeks. I noticed that she put anything in her mouth, even frozen things. Wait, your mama put anything in her mouth, even frozen stuff? That's funny. Bashir, how does macros matter? Macros are calories. Yes, macros matter. Macros are fats, carbs, and proteins. Every 1 gram of carb, 4 calories. Every 1 gram of fat, 9 calories. Every 1 gram of protein, 4 calories. Macros are calories. So the new kids call it tracking your macros. What they're talking about is counting calories. There's nothing new under the sun. What the new kids call it is keto. What the old folks call it is Atkins. Everything has been done before already. So tracking macros is counting calories. It's counting calories. So do I want you to count calories or track macros? Hell no. It's obsessive. I want you to get a meal plan. Thank you. I'm excited to do the 2-week detox with your boyfriend. Yes, so proud of you. Do you need to use the calculator every month? Nah, just after 90 days of the plan. All right, I'm almost finished. You have type 2. Literally had a pharmacy and medication cabinet. Yes, I'm so proud of you, Shelly. Shelly, I'm so proud of you. 238, get 2,000. You're not eating 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day. You're not. The calculator told you eat 2,000. That means you need to eat 2,000. You're not eating 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day. If you were, you would have been losing weight, and you're not losing weight. And you gave me an estimate. You gave me a range of calories, which tells me you do not make your food. You probably try to track your calories in MyFitnessPal or something like that, and it's not accurate. You're eating out. You're not eating 1,600 to 1,800 calories. If you were, you would be losing weight. Get a 2,000 calorie plan and actually begin to eat 2,000 calories. I do feel like I get fatter when I eat a lot of protein for food. Nah, you just be feeling fuller. And if you're not on a plan, you're probably eating like fried chicken and like bullshit on the side. You eating chicken and waffles. So in that case, you is getting fatter because you eating a lot of calories. When I'm talking about protein, I'm talking about boneless, skinless chicken, lean turkey, beef, tuna, fish. I'm not talking about chicken and waffles. Because if you eat chicken and waffles and you got a bunch of butter on it and you got a bunch of syrup on it, yeah, you is getting fatter. You is, because there's a lot of calories. I'm ready for rice after the Haitian blood is craving. Yes, the Haitian blood. You're getting through it, Lou, though. Thank you so much, Miss Fabulous. I try to answer every question. So we just lift or include cardio both. Advice for folks who are underweight: eat more calories than your body can burn. And to your height, weight, age, and activity level, it'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to gain 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Lifting, yes. Is there a solution to me not feeling or looking fatter while eating? Okay, I think I answered that, Star. Just got a 30-day plan. Thank you so much, RX. I'm proud of you. And through this, you can see how you should prepare your food and the difference between how you and your mom used to prepare your food. Food preparation adds a lot of calories. Making your foods with oils and butters, tons of calories. Using spray oil like Pam, a lot less calories. So you'll be able to see things like that and help her. Just make small changes to her diet so she doesn't even see the difference. Is being vegan or vegetarian actually good for you? For weight loss, it's not necessary at all, but I do have vegan and vegetarian plans. Is it good for you? You need protein, but you can get protein from vegan and vegetarian sources. It's up to you. It's up to the lifestyle you like. Are eggs on toast good for you? How many calories is in it? That depends. If you make a slice, two slices of toast, but you put butter on both slices, and then you make like two, three eggs, and then you have like jelly and stuff, you eating 1,000 calories. I wouldn't say that was good. Or if you use egg whites, one slice or two slices of low calorie toast, spray butter, that could be 300 calories. I would say that's pretty good. It's about how you prepare it and how much it is. Where do you find the plan? Link in the bio. Oh, thank you so much, Anna. I'm so glad that this has created a lot of clarity for you. Hey, Hollywood, I cook all my meals. I hate fast food. My coach told me to eat in that range. Do you measure your meals out? You cook all your food. Do you measure them? Do you make them with oil and butter? Do you measure them? What did you eat this morning? Verbatim. Tell me you ate 2 ounces of this, 4 ounces of that, 3 ounces of that. Tell me how you prepared it. If you can't tell me those things, you're not eating that amount of calories. Because if you were eating that amount of calories, you would be losing weight. He loves carbs. He's 35 and 500 pounds. He's 35. You're 35 and 185. It's okay, queen. It's okay, queen. You got to change that. 35. Think about the life y'all are living now. Think about how you can't travel. Think about the places you would love to go, things you would like to see, the relationship you would like to have, and how you do not have that right now. But if you change your relationship with food and help him change his, how you can do that. How you can do that. It's have him join this community if you can. I don't want you to force it on him, but please, I got a lot of guys on the plan. Rodney, when he first started, he used to ride a scooter in the grocery store because he couldn't handle walking. Rodney, 36. Now Rodney run with the baby. He played basketball. He's active. Now Rodney can stuff his shirt into his pants without overhang. I want the same thing for you and your husband. That's not okay. 35. At no age is this appropriate, but 35, that's too young. Where'd you get the plan? Link in the bio. Protein shakes causing constipation, lack of water. Just drink more water. I cook my meals. Okay. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. I'm sorry I missed it. Yes, I'm 220 and I calculated 1,800 for intake. No, get an 1,800 calorie plan. Do not lower it. Can you just move in at this point? Lovely. That would be helpful, right? That would be helpful. We would have fun, but this ain't that TV show The Shrink. You ain't about to lock me up and put a damn ankle thing around my ankle and have me in the house being your shrink. I'm fighting to get up out of here. Wouldn't that be crazy? Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Having a problem? Couture, send me a DM and I'll resend it to you. Where do I email you? Findfitsisters@gmail. Findfitsisters@gmail. How do you tone your body? There's no such thing as toning. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks: gaining fat, gaining muscle, losing muscle. When you're talking about toning, you're talking about gaining muscle, which is the most important way to change the way your body looks. So re-ask the question, how do I gain muscle? When you say toning, most of the time, especially as women, we think 5, 10 pounds. We think Stairmaster. We think, light. That's not what it is. When you tone, you build muscle. So how do you build muscle? Lift heavy weights, progressive overload, eat adequate protein. Find fit retreat. We could do that. Tina, we could do that. I would love that. Yeah, Rodney's working it. He's doing incredible. Thank you, Morgan. But so are you, Kat. How do you feel about going to the weight loss shots going on? They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. You stealing from people who dying, and or it's costing everybody more. It's unsustainable. It causes cancer. You're gaining the weight back. There's not one positive I can say about it. Hey, Hollywood. Do you coach personally? No, but I'm here every day and I answer every question. 64 years old? Absolutely. Click the link in the bio. How often do I use the buffer? Oh, every other day. I'm pretty lazy. You can do it more often, but every other day. Should you do the 2-week anti-inflammatory diet first? Yes. Okay, you guys, I appreciate y'all. A Fine Fit retreat would be very nice. That would be very nice. Okay, 2023. Can we manifest that? Can we manifest it? Can we? But how can we have it so it's free? Mommy, let's manifest that. A free Fine and Fit retreat. Why did I just call out free? My mom's an Aries. She's going to hate this idea, but it doesn't matter. A cruise. Because cruise lines are having a tough time. I hate water, but I think I could do it. I hate water. Okay, let's not do the cruise. I've had a accident, whitewater rafting. Not a big fan of water. Not a big fan of water. That's okay. But we could do it on dry land. How could we? See, Dammy, you like the cruise? They tell me the boats don't rot that much, but I don't know. This is my first day. You're staying. Yes, Jackie, I'm here every day. You just got off cruise and going on another one. Jojo, do they rock? I don't want no rocking. I don't like all of that drama. Lake Murray? Love Lake Murray. Okay, because Kat, my mama would like not like me saying free. She would not like that. You know y'all Aries. She don't like that kind of stuff. Hey, hold fast. Yeah. Rodney got that shirt tucked in with the watch on. He got the shirt tucked in with the watch on. He used to ride a scooter in the grocery store. He don't ride no scooter no more. Now he tucked that shirt in, put that watch on, and he is the man that he always wanted to be. Let's encourage each other to be the people we always wanted to be. Do not be the person who you are now. That person ain't got no confidence, they ain't got no money, they ain't got shit going on. Let's switch it around. Titanic ruined. I know, I'm not dealing with that. I'm the worst with motion sickness, and I was good. Okay. The medicine helps. All right, JoJo. A fun and fit cruise. We like that idea, right? Some cabins. Yeah, like, get into the food of things. Is it best to do the 90-day plan that includes the 90-day plan is best. Okay, you guys, I love you guys. I hope I talked out all that coughing I was doing earlier. But if you see this live later on, help someone, be a friend. I love you. Miles, what are we doing today? He said he don't know what we're doing. Y'all doing something tonight? I don't really want to do nothing. You never. I what? I never want to do nothing? Is that what you were going to say? No. Love you too, whole fast. I'm in North Carolina. I'm looking at my fiance. I feel like he was like, you never want to do nothing. Damn me. I'm going to dismount good. Hey, curly lady. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, JoJo. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. It's been a great year. I know we've all gotten closer to where we wanted to be. And if you're new to this group, I know you will get closer to where you want to be next year. But for the people who've been in this room, JoJo, Curly Lady, Tina, Dammy, Hold Fast, it's so many of us. I see Tara in the room, Ashley, my mom. All of us have gotten closer to where we want to be. But if you new, I promise you'll get there. But for us who've already been doing it, shit, we lit. No shade, no tea. But for the people who got on the bandwagon early, it does kind of feel nice at the end of the year to not have to like restart. Thank you so much, Couture. Right, Dammy? Right, Chanel? It kind of feels like I know it's a lot of people who haven't started yet, and I feel for y'all. But for the people who did actually get on it, JoJo ain't got the back fat no more going into the new year. Her dress looking good for New Year's Eve. Like, it does feel nice. A little bit of celebration for us. Not too much. Not too much. Cat, 60 pounds down. It kind of feels good. It kind of feels good. Thank you, Queen. Kind of feels good. Chanel, 15 pounds down in the last 3 weeks. Ah, 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 ah. I don't want to brag, but God damn it, I'm glad we did it. God damn it, I'm glad we did it. And if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and get the plan. So you could be glad you did it in a couple months. It's worth it. Lou is glad that he started just a couple weeks ago because you don't want to have to start in January with everybody else. You want to feel a little bit more. No, you don't have to use the food scale forever. No. Only in the first few weeks, maybe a month or two. After that, you should be able to look at a portion and know how much it is. It's temporary. Anywho, I love you guys. I thank you guys. Yeah. Lou is down 40 pounds overall this year and 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I know that's right. Kat is so close to being out of the 200s. She's going to celebrate with her plan and a little dance. Curly Lady is happy to be 138.8. She's 5'6". She's feeling good. She's lost 11, 12 pounds of that. Winning all 2023. We better. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm wearing a Chrome Hearts hat. Period, Pooh. I gave the girls fashion today. A little bit of chrome. My man got me this hat. Okay, I love you guys. I thank you. Tomorrow. It'll be a new year tomorrow. A new you tomorrow? Yeah, I hope so. Bye. Good job, Kat. Good job, Kat.